Hey guys, it's Eric here with Sacred Forge Healing. I'm here for your weekly reading as of April 27th through May 4th. So I've already been tapping into some of the messages prior to starting this today. And one of the big energies for this coming week is going to be that of reverberation. Now, what does that mean? It is where basically it's like the echo effect. Where if you're using sound, we have something called reverb, right? Where it's the echo, it's how the sound waves travel. So what they're meaning for you guys with this week is that some of you guys are going to be stepping into your path. It's going to feel different. It's going to be different than what you're expecting, is what they're saying. But you're going to be doing something this week, or the week that you do see this reading, as these can be timeless, and these are timeless. It's reading the energy that they're bringing forward right now for whenever you see this. So for you guys who see this week, you're going to be stepping into your path. And this is going to have reverberations, or basically not cause and effect, but having those reverberations of this one decision throughout the rest of your lifetime. It's going to shift everything. And again, they're really wanting to stress this. It's going to be different than what you're expecting. If you can let go of the expectation, it'll come faster. But there is an underlying feeling, an underlying message of protection around this. So, being here and working with angels, Archangel Michael is always a great one to call on when you are feeling, not feeling the safest, or you're wanting a little bit more courage. Calling on him is going to be something that will be helpful. So, as you're going into this week, say thank you, Archangel Michael, for being here and protecting me as I move into this next stage of my life. Thank you for helping me to cut and clear away any cords that are keeping me from moving forward. Right? Michael also has his flaming sword, which is really good with cutting these cords and helping you to move forward. Now, as I get into that message in particular, there feels like there's some energetic ties to the heart for a lot of you, right? You're very tied into the message or into what you're doing currently, that it's hard for you to step away. So in calling on Archangel Michael to help you with this is going to help you to release some of these cords that are trying to tie you. Now, for quite a few of you, what it feels like is these ties are around family. Yes, family came up in our reading last week as well. But it is specifically around family, and then there are also some other people that are in your life that are kind of holding you in that place. So releasing these cords is going to be helpful. Remember that these cords can come back. Energetic cords are basically just an energy kind of attachment, per se, to anybody we work with or we talk to, we interact with on any capacity. And so this can also be to our spiritual people, our angels, our guides. They're already there. They're going to be there as long as it's meant for you to be connected with them, is my belief. But these cords are here that need to be cleansed. For some of you, it feels very masculine in an energy, almost as if it's your son. Yes, for some of you that you'll be seeing this, there is a son that is basically just sitting back and doing nothing. And you're wanting to connect with him, but it's not going the way that you want it to. And it is sitting there and it's draining you. I understand. He, maybe your son, maybe a really, really close, like younger male, but not a child. It does not feel like a child. It feels more like in your 20s, who you need to let him go for now. Let him be on his own path. Don't try to hold him. Don't try to baby him. He needs to experience some life. But so those are some of your big messages for this week. So there's going to be something that you are connecting with or doing or making that decision to move forward with that is going to be shifting your trajectory. So again, before you do this, feel into your intuition, feel into your gut feeling and see, is this right for me? And if you would like to discuss that more, I'm also here for readings. I do readings online as well. If you'd like to connect and get more guidance about your life and what you're currently going through. So I do want to pull one card here. I know we haven't had any cards really today. So I'm going to pull one card here from our Power of Surrender deck. So I love this deck. It is an amazing reminder of most things when it comes through it. So we actually have two cards that come up. So we have Surrender Obsessive Thinking. Now for some of you, this is going to be like, you're really just trying to look at it and look at how everything works. It's like trying to dissect things. So it says, if you were obsessed about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. See if you can see this guy. So in this, it's kind of grayscale with that, that apple right there is just that vibrant red. And that can, truth be told, the first thought that comes to mind when I see this is kind of like the poison apple from like Maleficent. An apple, right? Where it's like, we're not necessarily on our guard. Now, this is only for some of you. Some of you do have this this obsessive thinking energy going on, but for some of you, it's like it just kind of hits you out of left field. So when this does happen, right, we want to make sure we take a step back and hand it over to spirit, so we're not trying to not minimize, but really try to control the situation, right? If we can let go and take that step back and let spirit come in, things can get going much faster. Now, remember that spirit doesn't work on a human timeline. That can be difficult for some of us, and all of us truly. But for specifically, there's a few of you in this crowd who are watching this who this becomes very difficult for. So when you do have this come up, make sure you take that step back as best you can, step into your breath, step into the moment as best you can, and do something that can really shift your energy. So whether that is some dancing, some singing, some artwork, reading a book, do something that you feel genuinely connected with and something that you love doing. Okay, is going to help you shift that energy. Remember, there is a want to release. And so this can also have these reverberations as you're releasing this, so you can move forward. Our last card here is Surrender Comparisons with Other People. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths and attractiveness and power. So remember, we all have this power within us to connect, to be intuitive, to allow ourselves to move forward. Don't try to say, but these people do this and these people do that. But remember that with whatever you do, these people are not you, right? We all bring our own perspective, our own gifts and talents to whatever we do. So remember, as you're moving forward with what comes this week, remember that you are your own unique being. So embrace that and enjoy it. Enjoy the different vibrancies and the different colors of who you are, right? Embrace all the little weird kinks and quirks about yourself. Enjoy it, embrace it, and see, how this can change your life. This, not even just one decision. It can be many decisions, but it feels like there is this energy of embracing this, whatever this is and whatever this is that shows up for you this week. It's going to change a lot. So be on the lookout, be aware for the obsessive thinking, try to hand it off, right? It's not going to be helpful at this point. It's not going to help you move forward. So do what you can to drop it. Honestly, it feels like dropping the ball a little bit. I know in our modern day society, dropping the ball is like, oops, we did something, but it feels like there might be this mistake that you've been worrying about, and it's better for you just to move on and learn the lesson, right? So don't think, oh, I could have done this better, I could have done that better. Those are good things, but if you keep replaying it, it's really not going to be helpful. So learn the lesson and let it go. As human beings, we can want to repeat things over and over and over and over in our head, and we torture ourselves with that. So just be aware of that. If you have questions about that, I'm currently going through some interesting books. There's The Untethered Soul. I'm currently doing that with a book club as of recent. And then there's also The Four Agreements. These are some good books that might be helpful for you guys at that time. So I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.